super quick recap, or not really a recap, more of a just an update for phone before I started, and now things are ringing off the hook. Anyway, I don't know who's calling me at 7:44 in the morning. Anyway, it's kind of crazy. So anyway, what are we doing here? Let's just run through this real quickly. We're gonna have a look at what's going on, potential trade opportunities on the S&P, on crude, and on gold, and then we'll let you guys get out of here and go on with your day. Keeping it under 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. So kicking things off, the S&P, which is over here on the left-hand side, we've got a long bias, just like we did yesterday. Yesterday was a mixed bias. Today we've got a long bias, 4 hours long, which it has been for a while, but now with that big move yesterday morning, the 30-minute bias has also confirmed along. So now we're looking at potential long trade opportunities here on the S&P. What we'll watch for this is we want to see a pullback. So we'd like to see lower highs and lower lows. I'd like to see the market start pulling back a bit here, lower highs and lower lows. And then if or as it does start moving back in the direction of that confirmed bias, then we would buy the S&P on a break of that previously closed lower high. If it starts just pulling back here and never comes back up in the direction of the trend, then we don't take a trade. If it just simply takes off and doesn't give us an opportunity for the pullback, then we don't take a trade. We have to be patient here. We got to wait for the proper setup in order to get those long-term results, right? So we're going to look for the market, lower highs, lower lows, and then play a breakout of that. We are seeing some pretty decent resistance up here at this 3765 area, even up to 3770 is a next level up here. So, you know, if you're just looking for straight breakouts, you could be watching 3770, see if it breaks above there, and you can take that trade on just a straight breakout. But I would prefer to be a little bit just let's be patient. Let's wait and see what the market's going to actually do. And if we do start pulling back here, we would take that long on the break of a previously closed lower high. Same thing over here on crude. So we've got the 4-hour bias is long, 30-minute bias is long as well. Crude's cranking, man. Crude is cranking, and we would continue to look for buy opportunities here. Again, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. Folks have been calling the top of this since we were at 25. So don't fight the trend. And any of these, don't fight the trend. Will the trend change? Yeah, it will eventually. I don't know when it's going to happen. Nobody knows when it's going to happen. I don't care who you listen to on any news station out there. No one knows when it's going to happen. So until it does, stick with the trend. Just roll with it, man. And so here we go. Same thing, we're going to watch for crude to pull back. If it makes lower highs and lower lows, then you know, we'll continue to monitor that, and we can trail our entry point down on the tops of those previously closed lower highs with a lower low, right? And then if it breaks back above in the direction of that current trend, then we would have our trade. The trade would be on at that point. Gold over here, gold has flipped on us. The 30-minute has flipped over to a sell. So we've got conflicting bias. The 4 hours long, the 30-minute is short. So we don't do anything with gold today. Gold yesterday, you know, we had a couple of arrows here indicating us that market conditions were good if it broke back up, but it never broke back up. It just kind of fell off a cliff and then pushing in the canyon. So I'd like to see gold break back up. I'm a little bit of a gold bug personally, but you know, it is what it is for right now. We don't need to force new trades. Let's just let it play itself out. And when it does choose to pick a direction for us, we'll trade in the direction of that direction. But right now, we have a mixed bias, the 4 hours long, 30 minutes short, so we don't do anything here on gold. All right, so that's 5 minutes. I'm pretty darn proud of myself for that. So you guys have a great day. We'll catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow is non-farm payroll, so that's one of those one of the most heavily watched news announcements out there. So we'll certainly see what comes from that and what the potential market opportunities are there.